Welcome to BIONICLE Commentary Central, the #1 podcast of BIONICLE Comedy Central, which happens to be our only podcast while I'm mentioning it. I'm Chris, here with LQ.
Hey, it's nice to be back. It's been quite a while since we podcasted.
And
is that a word?
Mace. I think podcasted is a word. We'll just roll.
Okay.
It should be.
Well, yeah. It's been quite a while. We've all been really busy. Milleris was almost on the show today, then he got busy again at the last moment. Ford should be back soon. Kepler should be back sometime.
And Kadihi is still answering all your questions.
I don't know what Leo's doing. He's been very vague. I think he's told us, but, not explained it.
I'm going to go ahead and bet that Leo is a CIA agent.
Yeah, he is.
He's currently trying to round up clone brand Lego manufacturers in other countries
And assassinate them.
Any minute now, we'll see a video of him spun on the internet where he's just completely, taking some Lego dealers to town. Just a theory. Oh, I should also mention, Timecast. No way to introduce someone. And with us also here today is Mace. Hello, Mace.
Hello, everyone.
So, how's everyone doing?
Doing
Busy.
okay.
I've been trying to get videos up and running. You've been pretty much running the channel yourself for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I have. You just up and abandoned me. So as soon as you stepped in, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a break, and I just started doing whatever.
Yeah, I'm also trying to get a handle on stop motion myself, so I can help out with that.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have someone else.
Yeah.
By the time people are listening to this, hopefully we are back on schedule.
Just hoping. Should also let you guys know, Ask Kadihi is being filmed. It's taking forever, but it's being filmed. LQ and Mace will testify because I went ahead and I showed them some of the footage. They were laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I can confirm it is being filmed. No more,
Yes.
no less.
Dun!
I have not been paid off, I swear.
Have anyone's been
true.
paid yet?
No,
I don't think so, no.
as far as you guys know.
Well, see, I was thinking we should have some kind of channel promotion. Ever heard of tasting books?
No.
Okay.
Books you mean scratch and lick?
Well, actually, it's a service called Edible, and what it is, it's like a book, but instead of reading it or listening to it, you taste it.
Oh.
So I was thinking we get edibletrial.com/BCC.
Oh my.
And you know what we would recommend?
What?
Well, I was thinking brick by brick, but it tastes a lot like plastic, so you might want to get.
And
something
everyone would cut their tongues.
Yeah. So the project is still a couple kinks, but
So
keep
much
that in
for
mind.
not referencing anything.
Edible.com/BCC. I'm just an evil person.
Let's get into the topic.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan, sir.
So, basically, we've been away for a while. Lots of Bionicle news has popped up. We're just going to run through what we find is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's start out with... Let's just recap on... We've talked about a million times Skull Villains.
Yeah.
The Skull Villains. I'm just going to say quickly, remember a while back we were all, oh my gosh, these are going to be terrible, we're going to hate them. And now it's like
no, that was you.
talking about them, everyone's hyped.
Just like with you in the Toa sets.
No, I mean, I've gone to multiple different fan sites and multiple different groups, and people were all, "Oh no, it's the end of Bionicle as we know it," and now everyone just loves it.
You see, a set like this, it's not. It's. How do I want to explain this? The prototype is going to look a lot sloppier than prototype for like the Toa would look.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, again, I know it's just we're always going to do this. We're always going to complain about prototype images, comment on them, but it is a prototype, and obviously there's going to be improvements from the prototype.
Yeah.
Well, another thing I'm going to point out, because our fandom is just so hypocritical, we are one of the only few fandoms in the world where we're all, this sucks, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
I mean, all the people, and I've been watching this closely. All the people who have said, "Oh my gosh, these Skull Villains are terrible," they either bought them, are trying to buy them, or declared publicly, "Yeah, I'm gonna go buy these tomorrow. I'll tell you what I think."
Mm-hmm.
And
Of course, it's not like that with everyone. A lot of people, they will critique them, but I don't think that a lot of people confuse that thing. They hate them. They don't hate them just because they're criticizing them.
Yeah. The poor Skull Scorpion
Yeah.
gets no love.
Skull Scorpio is fine. He's a good set. Skull
Yeah.
Slicer, on the other hand, I still don't think I'll buy him.
I gotta get him. He had
I'm
that
gonna buy all
awesome
of them.
shade of trans green.
Maybe I'll get him eventually, but I'm not making a point to buy him, mostly because of the mask and because of the open ball joints and
Yeah.
the weird
Yeah,
chain
but that
thing
does leave a
doesn't
lot
match.
of that does leave a lot of room for expansion. With the mask, you can hook some stuff onto it and give him cool mandibles or something.
Yeah, but I have 7 of those
Oh,
Those darn Skull Spider
in
masks.
that color.
yikes.
Oh, I got like 13 of those Skull Spider masks. And
If
let me
it-
tell you, I am sick and tired of these Monday through Thursday skull masks in my Monday through Friday BIONICLE collection. I mean, if they got a reprint though, like a different color, I'd be
Yeah.
up for that.
Like
Ooh,
the
but-
red
red
one.
would look
Silver.
awesome.
Yeah,
Even like
the
a
red.
trans neon green.
Yeah, a trans one. Anything. But this is a silver. We have this in more than any. Darn, I need to stop getting my tongue tied on this podcast. Anyway, we have so
It's a
many of those.
sensitive
It's
issue.
not even like a rare color. There aren't any rare skull spiders.
Nope.
If any of them are rare, it's the ones with the tail.
Yeah, and even then, that's just a leg stuck on the back.
Uh-huh.
I could take apart my little brother's Constructo Mac from the Lego Movie and make all of them have tails if I really wanted.
Do it.
Wait, is that the same piece? I thought that was the older leg piece that like Breakout used.
No, it's the same leg piece.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to check.
No,
I haven't
because they
done it
did. This was a new leg piece, though. It looks. People thought it was like the same in the prototypes. It was the same piece as like the black guy, for the Russian black guy, Hero Factory.
Core Hunter?
No, the big
Oh.
one,
Oh,
the
Black
main guy.
Phantom?
Black Phantom.
Yeah, Black Phantom. His spider used different types of legs.
Mm-hmm. Core Hunter also had
no,
those
not
old
those
legs
legs.
on his shoulders and on his back. Core Hunter's one of the few ones I ended up picking up.
I wanted
No, I
to
wonder
get
if
Core
those are the
Hunter,
same
but
legs.
I was still more into Ninjago back then. I didn't get any Hero Factory sets. I didn't think they were worth my time.
A lot of them
I
won't.
didn't get any
A lot
either.
of them won't.
Not to say
Hero
again.
Factory.
Just
you are
preface
so
myself, I don't hate
misguided.
all Hero Factory sets. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't my thing.
Breakout was definitely the
Yeah,
best
Breakout was-
year.
I will say I did get Breakout sets for my brother so I could see them. Just not
I
my
got-
own collection.
I got 3 sets during Breakout, which is more than any of the other waves, and a couple waves combined. Breakout was a good one.
I got one set from Breakout. My little brother got one set from Breakout, and I'm like, oh, these are terrible.
What Breakout sets were good. They were actually very good sets. That was the first time
Yeah.
CCBS was
Not
really
really.
used. Well,
Yep.
I felt
Bulk Breakout is one of the few I'd stand up with my Bionicle.
Well, see, one thing that drove me nuts about those is the lack of symmetry.
oh,
And how just
you're
like,
one of
Yeah.
those
it
people.
was.
I like
was just-
asymmetry.
I like on Evo, it worked. It worked great. On Furno, it was
Okay,
obnoxious.
Furno, I didn't like Furno. First of all, his theme was
Yeah.
weird, fire underwater, and then white and red, and no,
Yeah,
that was
that-
my least favorite
Yeah.
set.
Nah, I got
That's a-
Stringer, Core Hunter, and Bulk.
I
Those
actually
were
really,
good.
you'll notice. Oh, in an unreleased BCC video, you'll see my brother's Surge. I like that version of Surge. It's my favorite version.
Yeah, he looked cool.
Anyways, this isn't the
Yeah,
Hero
Surge is
Factory
alright.
Commentary Central. Let's move on.
Yeah.
This is Galador commentary. Never mind. Anyways, let's
Anyway.
move on.
More recent information. Let's finally get into that. If we have any retention left.
We don't.
Well, we covered Skull Villains. We're partly
Yes.
there.
The stories with the Skull Villains, which one of my favorite pieces of news we've gotten about this wave is the Skull Grinder has a name.
Oh, yes.
This
Yes.
is the best part.
I was afraid none of them would end up getting names. But now I have hope that more people will get named in the future.
Well, Merlin P. Mann did tell us that the villains are going to be a little more, sentient,
Sentient.
not just running around
Yeah.
like little spiders. Sentient, sentient.
Sentient.
Liwa, Lua, I really
Hey!
don't care anymore.
It's Liwa. It is
I
Liwa.
don't care anymore! I'm done with pronunciations. I'm an engineer, I'm a brick filmer, not a grammar analyst. I'll put
Same
whatever
thing.
emphasis on whatever syllable I want.
Anyway. And it does sound a very Bionicle-ish name, Kulta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except it sounds more 01 Bionicle. Not like
Yeah.
06. Though, Bionicle the names did really change in 2006 compared to 2001. Compare the Motunui Online Game 2 names to, like, the names of Order of Motunui agents.
Yeah.
They did... Bionicle changed its feel a lot over time, which is what kept it going for 9 years, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully this one does as well in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps things
At
fresh.
least we know we've got 3 years.
Yep.
Hopefully a lot more.
Also, I really wish Skull Slicer... I haven't lost hope completely that Skull Slicer might get a name in the books. Because he does have the most interesting backstory of all.
Yeah, now I want to hear Basher and Warrior's backstory.
Warriors, I'm pretty sure, is the Horde enemy.
What? You guys want to know something interesting?
What?
I just looked up the word Kulta, just for fun. Kulta is, let's see. In Finnish, depending on your translation,
I've heard
it can
this.
mean gold.
It means what again?
Gold.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't think that was intentional, though. I'm pretty sure Lego did not intend that.
Well, I wouldn't cast it off directly because, you know,
it's just like Umbra means
region,
light
like
in, what was it, Latin.
I would honestly go ahead and say there's something there.
There wasn't. They confirmed it so many times there wasn't. They don't want to get back into that after what happened with the lawsuit.
Yeah, but at the same time, people do stuff like that a lot in other fandoms. And they haven't had lawsuits.
I know what.
You know, it just happened that one tribe got got angry once over a couple names.
I know it is stupid, but I just say it's gonna be an accident if they name something like that again.
Yeah, I heard that Malum is Latin for apple.
Right, it's confirmed.
So what? The Roman Empire is gonna sue?
Yes, they want their apples back.
Hi.
Oh, another thing.
All right, case 357, Lego Company versus Julius Caesar.
The commercials come out, and something this one has is something the other one was clearly lacking. They finally said it. Something I've been looking forward to since BIONICLE ended.
And the way he said it.
Never the end?
Each set sold separately.
I didn't slip?
Yeah. And he said it like he knew how the fans would react to
That's
it.
something that I was so disappointed for in the first commercial. They didn't say each set sold separately. Well, that does bring back nostalgia of, like, 2006. I remember that the most. Of the Nika, move along. It's not what you got. It's what you do that makes you a hero.
They had a lot
BIONICLE, like Nika. Each set sold separately.
Yeah, they had a lot of commercials back in the Nike year.
Can I quickly take a tangent here? How many? Have you guys ever heard "Move Along" played just somewhere randomly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. I do it all the time. Like I'll be playing it in my dorm. You know, I'm vacuuming my dorm or something. I'm just playing it in the background. My friends all, "Oh my gosh, I love that song!" Yeah, you know it's from BIONICLE, right? And it looks like I literally told them that they have superpowers. They just all, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, yesterday actually at work, one of the chefs was listening to that and singing along to that.
I remember I was
out of
listening
left
to radio shows, politics. I won't get into the show because we try to stay clear of political stuff in the podcast, but that was like their intro song.
Kadihi for president.
2016.
Sorry, we're not
No,
going
actually, Chris, I think now's a good time to state this. Next year, we are going very political. Me versus you, President, 2016.
Oh, bring it on!
I didn't tell you sooner, so I would get a head start.
on.
I fight fair.
Bro, I already have the head start. I was simply allowing you to catch up.
There's going to be several categories which I will not get into now. Tune into the BCC next year to find out.
Remember, everyone, vote for me. I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's really awesome.
So, has anyone seen any Skull villains in the store yet? Mace, they have been in some Legos. Well, that was in England, but now they're starting to get into America. I've heard. Okay, only rumors. This was just from talking with one guy, but he says he has seen them in an American Lego store. I don't want to give away names. I don't want to do anything. This is not news.
Ooh.
This is not news. This is a rumor. This is a total rumor. Don't take it as anything.
For your safety, and for the safety of the characters involved, we will not reveal the names of anyone who has found BIONICLE 2015 Summer Sets.
Oh. Well, I got my Lego store just a short bus ride away from my wall. I can check it tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, you need to check there. Just don't ask that one guy who's always stocking the
Yeah.
shelves. He never knows what he's talking about. I've talked to him so many times, he never can tell me what I'm looking for. Like, I went in there, me and Mace go to the same Lego store. Just prefacing that for everyone. Was going in there, I was looking for BIONICLE sets. I wanted to get Golly, the last toy I need. I was like, okay, I can't find the BIONICLE anywhere in this, because it has a very, very small section.
Like, only
at
about
this
2
Lego
feet
store.
wide.
And there's no, like, signs or anything. Which, why don't they have the cardboard stand that was in the promo?
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
Image.
Well, I saw a version of that one at Target. You know,
Wait,
I'm
you
walking
did?
around. Yeah,
Man, why can't my Target have something
in
like that?
Montana, because you guys know
Interesting.
I'm between Montana and Idaho. And this was back for like the winter sets.
Huh.
We were walking around and I see this big cardboard cutout, and I just fall to my knees, just like, this is so
You
beautiful.
know, you should have
And my friend there
asked
was
the
all, all right,
manager
Chris,
if you
get
could have
up,
had
you're
that
making a scene.
afterwards. Sorry to cut you off, but you should have asked the manager if you could have had that when he's done with it, because I know people who own stores like that have like.
Yeah, I've
massive
seen
fields, they
some
just throw that stuff
pictures
away.
around the TTV message boards.
Well,
A few
at the
people have gotten the cardboard cutouts from the winter wave for their room.
Well, there's no way I could have brought it back because I had to move out of my dorm
Hide it
a
on
couple weeks
campus
after.
somewhere.
I can't do that.
You
Yes,
have
you
to
can.
try.
I can't do that. How am I supposed to take a giant cardboard cutout and fit it in a small car to drive all the way back?
Yes.
First
Doesn't
of all,
work, guys.
you walk.
Why am I
You
walking?
just ran like 13 miles yesterday. You can walk back to your dorm with a cardboard cutout.
No, I meant afterwards. You know,
Okay,
just
you
trying
see,
to
you
sound
know
like my
those
friend on campus.
well, I don't know what they're made of. Those ceiling tiles that you can push up.
I know. We have those.
Exactly.
Why would I put it up there? I wouldn't be able to get it back.
Yes, you would.
No, I can't. What you don't understand is
Tape
I can't
it.
take it home with me because
No, you leave it there and then you
Yeah,
get it
or
next
tape
year
it.
and then you bring a bigger car.
Tape
They're
it.
tearing down Roski in
Tape
here.
it to.
They're going to
Yes.
tear down Roski.
Tape it to the top of your
Just enough
car.
time to get it back.
Then there's no way I can get. There's no way I'm going back into Roski, considering that
Put the-
I'm now at the good dorms.
Well, you go back to get your cardboard cutout, and then you have this legend started.
You know, there have been legends about stuff hidden in campus dorms, but they are completely unbionicle related, and I think now would not be a good time at all.
Dun, dun.
Chris, you're never gonna own anything cool if you keep having that
Do
attitude.
it for
I
Tahoe.
live
Do it
on
for
campus.
Tahoe.
I live in a small closet, sometimes a fishbowl, and do it for Tahoe.
Heaven.
I have a feeling this discussion will contribute to our title.
Oh no, we're getting a serious title from now on. That gets more views. Okay,
Well,
moving
and
on.
Ooh, yeah,
we
I
have
haven't
more
heard
graphic
this.
novel information.
Now,
I
see,
forgot
that's
the
something I could
description and
stock
I
in my
can't-
dorm room.
I'm lagging too much again on the internet. Chris, if you want to go look that up on Amazon, I'll explain the rest of it.
Amazon.com.
So anyway, the BIONICLE graphic novel, I'm not sure, it might have been the second one, I believe it's the first, because the first is coming out this year, will also include The Protector's Guide to a Koto.
That'll be good.
Octo, actually.
Octo?
Anya.
Octo. Okay, here we go.
There's
On
a lot
the
of people
mythical
on
island of Akoto, the forces of darkness are on the move. To defeat evil, the island protectors call on help, blah, 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 blah. Also includes a never-before-seen look into the secret world of BIONICLE in the Octo Protector's Guide.
It says
Protector
Octo,
of Octopus confirmed.
Octo.
Octo Protector's
Doc Ock is the protector.
Anyway.
So
Confirmed.
guys,
In our last few...
no, actually, it's the influence of the Octan Company on the island of Akoto. It should have said Octan,
Ah.
this one was too lazy.
O-
Just a theory,
Octane
I'm
without
gonna
the
throw that
N.
out
Octo is the shell
then
company
Gus-
that does the dealing for Octane. So that nobody chases it back to Octane.
Anyway,
Wow.
back to the point. There's been a lot of people in our comments. Not just our comments, every BIONICLE people comments. BIONICLE people, BIONICLE 2 YouTubers, BioTubers, blah blah blah. I need to stop doing that. Anyways, they're saying that BIONICLE has no hope for world building at this point.
What? We haven't.
They're saying like every other Lego theme gets way more in 1 year, but they don't realize Bionicle's not being like every other theme and just throwing it all out there in the first few months.
Mhm.
We have the rest of the year where there's a graphic novel planned, more animations planned, book planned, 2 books actually this year.
Yeah, and an activity book too.
All the things.
You just
planned.
can't take one standard and apply it to Bionicle and then say because it doesn't meet this theme standard that it's not going to make a standard of its own.
And a thing that a lot of people don't realize is that G1 didn't start out as complex as it did in the first few months.
Yes. If you're in Europe,
Exactly.
you would have gotten the sets for a year and have no idea
Mm-hmm.
the story behind them. And then you have like a little bit of MNOG, which if you really were around that age and you're playing it, that would be less content than these 90-second animations.
Mm-hmm.
You really didn't care right then. And by now, MNOG was what? You could go. I'm gonna get yelled at for this, but you could go like to Uno Koro now. I know Kokoro wasn't out at least. Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, you think about it, the MNOG did do a lot of story building, but it was slow and there was just so much time before it actually came out, which a lot of people in the US don't realize. They're like, oh, Bionicle came out in 2001 and then it got all this stuff right away. No, it came out in America in 2001.
Yeah.
Things were different then than they are now.
Yeah. And even though people will claim that MNOG did do a lot of story building, but one thing it did do is it really think back in that day, long ago. Like I was probably like 5 or something. Yeah, I was like 5 years old, so I had no clue what I was missing out in life. But think about back in those days of 2001.
Mm-hmm.
We just got off of the 90s. You know, all the 90s fads, including but not limited to all of the fads. And let's see, if I remember correctly, our computers back in the days, Windows XP barely came out, and we had just learned Control-Alt-Delete. 3D graphics was a thing of the future. People weren't even sure if we could use voice command on them. The idea of a storyline wasn't cool because we still had that 80s, 90s-ish culture of you ride your skateboard everywhere and you don't get invested in storylines.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right?
You're right, but I'm just trying to figure out how this applies.
Yeah. So when you get something like Bionicle Matanui Online, it's so different, and you've had no storyline experience before. You're just eating it all up.
You expect
Whereas now, now things have changed. We expect it. There you go. We expect storyline, and so instead of back in the days where we were taking small little bites, we just want to consume it all at once.
I will say that, but I don't think it'll help an argument against these people who are saying that we're not getting any information.
I mean,
I
logically
think we
it
gotta
makes sense, but
compare it to,
deep,
like,
deep
Ninjago
down,
and Hero
feels
Factory.
Of the fandom, the nostalgia and all that, it's never
but
gonna
like
make sense.
they're saying it's true. Ninjago had more info in its first few months than Bionicle does now. But the thing is, that's all the info it got.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that too, actually there's some contradictory info in Ninjago.
I have ways to explain.
If you look around, you can find these little inconsistencies.
Well, there's also contradictory
everywhere
info in
because they're
Bionicle. They
jam-packed.
just had to explain later.
G1.
Yeah, but there's a lot
G1
less
wasn't
of it.
built in
It's
a
hard to
day.
find.
G2 will not be built in a day.
I like
And
that.
then there's like Hero Factory. Yes, it did have more than Bionicle had with its like series at the beginning. And let's be honest, we don't have much more on Akoto than details we had about Hero Factory right now. But again, I point out that's not all the details we're getting.
We got a lot more coming up.
People today we're in the 21st century. People they want everything to go. They're used to like Facebook getting info from anyone whenever they want, second they want, right now. We're much less patient as a culture today.
Yeah.
Completely
I'd say
agree.
just wait a while, wait till the books come out. I mean, you don't have to be an optimist if you don't want. You can write it off if you want. Lego will learn, whatever. But I still say wait a bit. Because we never even thought things like the Skull Grinder having a name would happen. We assumed from the first moment that he wouldn't have a name.
I was not expecting that at all. And I'm one of the more optimistic ones.
Yeah. Same here. I was expecting that. I was like the biggest pessimist on the BCC.
The hype train ran over you.
Which, great. Now I gotta admit you guys are right. I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah,
dude I want is America.
Feel free to criticize their way they're putting it out all you want. I mean, that's good. Lego can learn from this. They can give us it in a way that makes us all happy better. But don't say it's too late. It's not too late yet.
Yeah.
Completely agreed. Wise words. I will be interested to see though. I was looking back through. All right, now I'm gonna have to tell a very sad story. Cue sad music. Where's the sad music, guys? Hello.
I'll alter some in. Edit. Not alter.
All right, fine. So, anyways, I was looking around a Bricklink just out of curiosity, and I found this Bionicle Fantoka backpack. It was beautiful, it was magical, it was brand new, it was the only one for sale in the entire universe. Problem is, the buyer, because of where he lives, he can't accept PayPal. And so there's no way to buy this backpack. And I was just crushed, I was heartbroken. You know, walk around with a Bionicle Fantoka backpack.
Rest in peace, Chris's hopes and dreams. Rest in peace.
What I'm really hoping for.
Would you really have walked around on campus with that backpack if you got it?
I totally would have. There's a gal on campus. She walks around with a Ninjago backpack. She has a green ninja sweatshirt. I was like, that is the best. That is the best. I'm failing my fandom. I need to figure this out. So this is my personal little rant saying I want a Kodo merchandise.
Think about like t-shirts and backpacks and stuff.
You know that
I found out we never really find out about that stuff until we see it in the stores because it's not like Lego shop stuff.
Well, maybe that's something that we need to keep looking out for. You know, like a Target
it's like with
or
Ninjago
Walmart or
stuff.
something.
I just see it appear one day.
I walk
I
around
never see
with
it mentioned in any fan
After
site.
Science shirts, Shield shirts. I got Stark Industries shirt. I will totally walk around with a Mask of
or
Creation
we
shirt.
could get BCC shirts.
That would be awesome.
I know. We haven't looked into it for a long time.
I'm looking into that, man.
Custom
We are going to
t-shirts are
have
way too
BCC
expensive.
t-shirts. It's just a matter of timing now. Well, I've been following a few hunches here and there, and okay, little trick of the trade that I found out. I'm still trying to figure out how I can make this work out in our favor. But if we go ahead, if you go ahead and design a custom T-shirt on any of the custom shirt sites, and you just leave it, you save it, but you just leave it alone, they'll keep coming back at you with sales and deals.
Have they come back out with you any? At you?
Yeah. Like
Because
50%
didn't we do this
off,
like fall?
45% off, 40% off, and they slowly decrement it. So what I'm gonna do is that when we decide that we're ready for team T-shirts, I'm gonna scrap all designs, make a new design, and then wait to see if they start giving me deals. And the first big deal I find, I'm taking it, and we're gonna get like a lot cheaper T-shirts. I mean, still good quality, but because you made it and you're hesitant, they're willing to go ahead and custom kind of deal with you.
I'm gonna like not wear mine much at all, so I have to wash it and wear it out.
I mean, we can also get like bigger sizes and stuff. Like I've gotten T-shirts with Vistaprint before, and those things are super durable. My sister was on a robotics team. I think they got theirs by. I'm trying to remember what the company is called. It's another company. It's not Vistaprint. It's not
Customing.
Yeah, it's not custom.
Spreadshirt.
It's, Allied T-shirts. I think that's it.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, they got some pretty good stuff. They've been offering me some good deals, but she has shirts for her robotics team, and man, those things are good. Those things will probably never wear out that easily.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be so
cool. So it's
cool.
definitely something to look into. Wearing our T-shirts for Live Stream Friday and all that.
Okay.
Well, gents, I think we should call it a wrap.
There was something I wanted to say at that outro, but I, like always, I've forgotten
Don't start
it.
rapping into a microphone. I mean, we should wrap up the podcast.
Oh, and
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, all that jazz.
the Golly mask.
No, you say that. I never say that.
The mask that comes with the book had better not be gold Golly. It had better be translucent
No,
Golly.
you haven't seen. Wait, you haven't seen that, Mace? It's just a chemo protector mask.
No.
I can't believe you guys haven't
Gosh,
seen that.
seriously!
I'm already gonna get that
just
mask
remembered
when
that
I
now.
buy a Kimu. I don't
Yes,
need it
sir.
with the book.
I know. So, Chris,
It's a sick world we
go
live
find
in.
a
Sick
translucent
people.
blue Cow on eBay or something.
I'm doing it
I've
right
already
now,
scoured
man.
eBay
I'm
and
doing it right
Amazon
now.
and the Lego store. I can't find one anywhere.
So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you
Oh,
all
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's right. This is great. And destroy.
Yeah, to destroy. If somebody destroys one of the new trans cow, I'd have to destroy them.